Hello, my name is Elizabeth Ferrer. I am a curator and a writer and a specialist in Latinx photography. And I've known Christina Fernandez for a long time. I've included her in a couple of exhibitions that I've curated. And I also wrote about her work in my book, Latinx Photography in the United States, A Visual History. And I'm very excited to talk about this work, 1950, San Diego, California, because I've always loved it. It's always meant a lot to me. This photograph is one in a suite of prints by Christina, and the whole series is entitled Maria's Great Expedition. It is made up of 6 photographs and a map that reimagines the story of the artist's great-grandmother, Maria Gonzalez, who emigrated from Mexico to Southern California in 1910. I see this as a key series, not only in Fernandez's body of work, but more broadly in the history of Chicanx art, because it explores themes that are so central to our experience: migration and the idea of crossing borders, both geographic and mental, acculturation, and the way we all strive for our families and for our futures. These are staged photographs devised by the artist, with Fernandez herself playing the role of her great-grandmother. Each photo has a different look and feel because she also employs the photographic conventions and technology of the time period which she is representing. So in addition to being about her family history, it's also about her own work as a photographer, how she uses the tools of the medium to tell stories and share ideas. This photo ends the series. It is the only print in color, and it has the look of a snapshot. So here we begin to see suggestions of a more modern era and a more modern woman. I've always been personally struck by the image because it reminds me of my own childhood. That big stove and the decorations on the wall remind me so much of the home that I grew up in East Los Angeles. We even had those same Franciscan cups and saucers. And I'm also struck by the way Maria meets our gaze. We see her as a strong woman, someone who has overcome a lot of hardship. I think that Fernandez's title of the series, Maria's Great Expedition, is also very telling. We typically associate the idea of the expedition with great male explorers, but here it is a woman, one with few resources, who ventured into the United States to make a life for herself and for future generations of the family, including the artist.